All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my
finish him.
What's up? We welcome to Fking, and I'd like to welcome you to the Red on. What's up? What's up? What's good with everybody today? All right, that should be it. All right, y'all. I get this blunt rolled up. You know how I do it. Today, I want to have a discussion, open topic about the extremeness of what these fuck niggas are do for clout, popularity, and in some cases, even a fucking check. We've seen a rise in bitch ass niggas hit the YouTube platform as of late, and the shit just looks fucking sad. Niggas is happy with being famous for fuck nigga shit, embarrassing shit, and bitch nigga shit. You gotta ask yourself, if that's what has to happen to you to get famous or to get a check, is it worth it? Is it really fucking worth it? We've watched over the years a lot of people, male and female, become famous or get to the bag off of embarrassing shit. I mean, look at how big Kim K is. It wasn't until after the Ray J sex came out, which is some embarrassing shit, it seemed like her career took off. Fast forward, we got another lady like the young lady Bad Baby. Embarrassing, dumb shit, took off. We got a couple of males like Bunk Gang and Pookie Red. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is embarrassments. And they doing it for a check. You gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is fame, celebrity, even a YouTube check worth it if you're getting a bad reputation and looking bad to the people, the public? At some point, you gotta look at this shit like, damn, it's not worth it. You gotta realize, even if you accomplish money, you still got a lot of people that won't fuck with you just because you a hoe ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Money don't mean friends, relationships, connections, love for a lot of you niggas cases, as we see with Pookie Red. I've said it before. What's the point of having all this money if you ain't got nobody to share it with, no one to love on and enjoy it with? Real men understand what I mean when I say that. What's good? The smiley smile in the motherfucking building. I see you. Appreciate you tapping in. I just want you guys to understand something though. As a man, you're supposed to stand for something. As a man, you're supposed to have some kind of dignity. If you don't have those things, then as a man, what do you have? A lot of us men fight so hard to protect our reputation, our image. We try so hard not to be known as a bitch in these streets. There are niggas that have killed and ride for that cause. But then we sit back in today's time and we look at niggas who have zero problem with being a bitch ass nigga. We sit back looking at niggas that have no problem with being hoes, snitches, rats. This is the world that we live in. This is what we dealing with. As a young pup, listen to my OGs, first family, then homies from the block. They made sure we understood what standing on something was about. They made sure we understood not to tell, open up our mouth, snitch. They made sure we understood our reputation, our word is all we really had, especially when you don't have nothing. And it's crazy how we sit back and we see grown ass niggas okay with being hoes. I appreciate everybody who tapped in. Hit that like button for me as you come in. I'm gonna drop the stream out link in a minute. If anybody want to chop it up with me or discuss the topic. So as you guys see the title and you see the thumbnail, this is not a subject of Illuminati or those theories that you guys are probably used to hearing from other bloggers. I don't believe in a lot of that shit. But when I say sell your soul, I mean I'm referring to it in I'm referring to it as, like I was saying, as a man, you're supposed to stand on something. As a man, you're supposed to care about your reputation. That's what I mean by sell your soul. Your family, your kids, the world, if they look at you as a bitch, how could that feel good? How can your daughters and sons look up to that? How can your family be proud of that? Does that make any sense to y'all? Anybody who been watching me and been listening to me, especially for a long time, know I stand on morals. I stand on principles. I stand as being a man first before a street nigga. But with both, there are rules, whether we want to accept it, like it or not. You can't call yourself a man. You can't call yourself a real nigga if you doing whole shit. You cannot change as a person the definition or the meaning of certain things that's been stamped here since beginning, before we was even here. This foundation, these rules were laid before we was even thought about. So you can't come in and say, oh, I'm a blood, but I'm a snitch. You can't come in and say I'm a real nigga, but you scared to fight niggas and you calling the police making reports. You can't say you a man, but say because you had so many women in your past, you no longer want a woman in your presence. That sounds gay to me. We got to be careful who we watch and who we listen to. Real shit. Because niggas will lead you down the wrong path. A lot of these bloggers are false prophets to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them is. And, I stopped trying to figure it out, but yet I still don't understand how anybody call themselves real but can sit back and do some fuck shit and not only feel like it's okay, but act like nobody else notices it.
Wow! I'm watching this live.
I don't think a lot of these YouTuber males know what being a man is or what being a man is about. I think these niggas is just out here guessing and trying to figure it out. That's what I really think is going on, man. Because where I'm from, real niggas, gangbangers, don't do a lot of hoe shit that we watching on YouTube. They just don't do it. I'm so tired of hearing the word real nigga being thrown around on this platform and that same person associating it with police, snitching, reports. It don't make no sense. Jamal Parks, what's good with you folks? Appreciate you tapping in. Hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe button as always. Welcome to the hood. My guy said, well, buddy always run about you and he sound like a bitch. That's the whole point I'm making though. What's scary, Jamal, is that weird ass nigga, he's okay with being known as that though. He's okay with y'all seeing him be a bitch. He's okay with having a reputation of being a bitch. And in Compton, LA County, that's normally smoker shit. Only smokers is okay with being called a bitch. Only smokers is okay with walking around with bad reputations, nigga. Any real nigga, any street nigga, any gangster, he's standing for something, my nigga. And that ain't the type of shit he's standing for. What's good to my nigga first time in the building? Yeah, I'm definitely tapping in on that Antoine and Pookie later on today, 7 p.m. I get on YouTube sometimes. I try to watch YouTubers, man. I don't get to enjoy YouTube like you guys do. It's hard for me to watch a nigga who I know is clearly a fuck nigga. Police ass niggas. Street niggas don't solve crimes. Street niggas don't break out witnesses that the police don't even know about. Street niggas don't wish jail on motherfuckers. Street niggas get down when they get mad at. They don't run to the police for whole shit. I couldn't even look a police officer in the face if I was a pussy ass nigga and tell him I'm afraid of another man. I need a restraining order and an order of protection. After I sat on my life and swore up and down I was gonna whoop your ass. As a man, I couldn't look that officer in the face and tell him no shit like that. Because regardless of his reaction is, I know if not right then in his mind, Definitely when he get home, he gonna laugh and refer to me as a bitch ass nigga to his wife or whoever he talks to when he gets home. I'm sorry, being a man is all I know how to be. I don't never claim to be the hardest, but I ride for mine. I ain't afraid to get out here in these streets. I'm still outside. That's why I'm not on YouTube all the time. Let me address something. Niggas has this thing with they love to keep bringing up what somebody or what I'm making on YouTube. My goal is to make money on YouTube. If I can make this my only thing and eat good off this motherfucker, hell yeah, I do it. And I know I can. But before I got on YouTube, I already had shit established. I already got shit in motion that I got to take care of. So I can't at this point give y'all all the time that I want to give y'all. I'm okay with what my YouTube check is because I understand I'm not on this bitch 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. I'm not even on this bitch 5 times a week. Of course, I am trying to change that though. So you sound stupid as fuck, which we already know you are, to keep trying to bring up my channel. See, I'm here to make it pass I'm here to give a message. And the message is to expose all you fake fraud ass niggas that pretend to be gangster and street niggas and y'all whole bitches and a half out here. You get what I'm saying? The numbers gonna come, the channel's gonna grow, especially when I'm get to a point in my life where I could be on this bitch 2, 3, 4, 5 times every motherfucking day, like you worthless ass niggas who have no woman to please, who don't take care of your kids, who don't have other businesses and other ways of making money that they already had previously to YouTube, eating off of. See, again, YouTube has fun nothing in my life other than my weed smoke. Shout out to YouTube. And even then, I got on YouTube first video smoking like a motherfucker. So I didn't need YouTube for that, but shout out. That's a bill that they took over and I appreciate that. Some days it's more than that by a whole lot. I mean, some months, my bad, not days, some months. But the thing is, you're more worried about my YouTube check than me. I'm a businessman. I don't understand how this shit go. Hey, and shout out to the 180 people in the motherfucking building. Hit that motherfucking like button for me one time. See, understand, real niggas can see through fake niggas. It's kind of like spider senses or some shit. Some get the tingling, or when we look at you, you know, we see right through your costume, nigga, your character on YouTube. And you niggas just mad because I can see right through you niggas. Real nigga shit. My nigga first found said, Pookie ain't Pookie ain't the only bitch ass snitching. Oh hell no, that's a whole bunch of niggas. But currently that's the nigga that's snitching on me, so that's who I'm addressing. But it's a whole bunch of snitch ass niggas on YouTube. And what's crazy is when I start calling them out a while ago, making videos exposing that shit, a lot of them niggas stopped doing it. Not only did they stop doing it, but now when they go live, they make sure they say at some point during their live that they don't solve murders, etc. Like I used to say. But before I said anything, before I addressed niggas, before I showed y'all who they really were, them niggas was fine sitting on their platform and other platforms, solving murders, but still trying to keep that moniker of being a street nigga, a gangster. Shit ain't adding up to me. What about you, first fam? Spice Mom said, man, y'all hit that motherfucking like button. Let's go. Oh shit, we're 196 deep in the building. So yeah, Hood on here to pass messages, y'all, and I've told y'all, once I start eating good off this motherfucker, I'm gonna start back giving away shit to y'all. I'm gonna start back, surprising y'all with shit. But Hood also need to see y'all support. I need to see y'all greenlit in the chat. I need to see y'all coming up here giving me some fucking conversation, some interaction. I'm not gonna do it like I did before just because. So y'all really want to eat, man. Y'all gotta continue to rock with me and show me that y'all support a nigga. I already showed y'all I'm down to give to y'all. I gotta show me y'all ready to ride for me, my nigga, because these fuck niggas definitely got viewers that ride for them. Support the fuck out of them. Hood need that love too, my nigga. First fam said, I feel you, G. Too much fake shit. Niggas being they feelings. That's because niggas was emotional bitches before they got on. You gotta understand, what we watching today is niggas' true self coming out. What we watching today is who these niggas really were. What you was watching before I created a channel and got on here doing this was their character, the image that they wanted to give y'all. But due to me pushing that pressure on their ass, we have now saw them come out of their shell and expose who they really are, which is bitch ass niggas, and that's what they were the whole time. Shout out to Angel in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you rocking with me, boo. But yeah, man, I need some real hood stars, y'all. I need somebody to get some memberships. Shout out to Miss Laker. She got a membership. I need some hood stars, man. I need y'all to get some membership. Show me that y'all fuck with me. I appreciate y'all in the chat rocking with me. And I ain't talking about nobody specific. I'm just talking about as a whole. Because the difference between me and these niggas, right? I'll take you guys' donations. And behind the scenes, you don't know. I might buy some option contracts with the shit. And if the shit hit and do good, I'll in return, without y'all knowing, give away something nice to y'all. Somebody will get it, or a few people might get something, depending on what it is. So support is big, y'all. I understand everybody ain't got it like that. We all from the hood. I get it. But when you do got it, man, show that support. Show me that you really fuck with me. Turn green gang, my nigga. Get green lit. Fuck it. Fuck a green gang. Because everybody got gangs on this bitch. Become green lit, nigga. So when you holler at me, I can see that green letters and know you really rocking with me. Matter of fact, it's the beginning of the month, so I know y'all got bread right now. Man, show her some love within the next show or two. What's good to Sexy Slim the Goddess? Appreciate you tapping in, baby girl. I don't know if I ever seen you before. You look like somebody new. Appreciate you showing love though. Hit that like button, I'm sure you probably did. And I hope you hit that subscribe. And as always, welcome to the hood. The streamer link is in the chat. If you want to voice your opinion on a topic or something that I said, feel free to come on up, baby girl. Everybody's welcome. As long as you ain't on no weirdo shit or no fuck shit, boo. And as always, welcome to the hood. But yeah, I don't really speak on the women because honestly, where I'm from, I'm used to women doing fuck shit. So when I watch the motherfucking people go fuck shit though, from the women, it don't really shock me. But when I see niggas, supposed to be street niggas, flashing guns, claiming sets, throwing up gang signs, talking about bodying niggas, and the first time a nigga rob them, punk them, or say something to them, they talk about calling the police. Man, that's some whole fake shit. Like for real. I appreciate you, Slim Goddess. Like I said, hood understand everything, baby. Just make sure you get it when you can. I ain't tripping. I appreciate you coming through too as well. Yeah, but how you set tripping when you ain't from a set? How you set tripping when you ain't from a gang? How you set tripping if you snitching on your own channel? How you set tripping if you calling the police on motherfuckers? That ain't set tripping. That's ass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's weird. What's good to my nigga Dread in the motherfucking building, nigga? She said fake beefs. It ain't even fake beefs. It's niggas who are fake niggas who are creating beefs with niggas who they know ain't gonna get active in these streets, my nigga. And that's what make it look fake. Sure enough, she said facts. She said straight out of nowhere. Angel said facts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like, these niggas, man, like, honestly, I'm kind of happy though, and I'm gonna be real with y'all that these niggas is not in my area because I'd have been made a YouTube highlight of one of these niggas, and then they would have went and told the police on me, and I'd have been fighting the case or in jail behind this shit, and I wouldn't be here today talking to y'all. I'm up against I'm up against niggas who got 911 on speed dial. You can't win, or it's extremely hard to win when you fighting against motherfuckers that got 911 on speed dial. So now, not only am I going against the blogger, but I'm also going against the police department, the courthouse with order of protections and restraining orders, and whatever else comes along with that bullshit. Y'all think I really want to be going through that shit with a fuck nigga, man? I ain't gonna stop talking about the nigga though. He gonna have to come get that in blood, like he told everybody else. He gonna have to come get that in blood. Not playing about that. Yeah,
Hello,
Slim.
how you
Hey,
doing?
beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, you. Oh, hold on, you official now? Okay, I just had to make sure. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I woke up into some, crazy stuff on YouTube, and I didn't even get to like wash my face, brush my teeth, and then I'm like, I gotta do my school stuff. I gotta study, and I'm trying to get my watch hours up. And my son is asleep, and I homeschool him. So I'm like, if I get up and get ready, he gonna wake up. That's gonna take me a whole hour, do a Hollywood bath and shower. And I'm like, let me try to get enough work done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even
Right.
been on for a minute,
So,
but
so
mhm.
what you going? What you talking about when you say you woke up to some shit? What's going on?
Okay, so there was a situation where like two people that like channels like you know how you just like follow a channel you trying to support, right? I'm showing
Right.
love. And they was like road dogs and they done fell out. And I'm like, whoa, what?
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, I wasn't there when they fell out. What happened? I found out from another channel that like somebody took a clip of them falling out, and I was like, oh my god, I just seen one clip, and I'm like, what happened? This is wrong, you know? This is inappropriate. And so when I woke up into it today, because I had seen the clip yesterday, the person, one of them that kind of got violated, that I
Mhm.
seen in the clip, he was live, like early in the morning. It was like, you just wake up, I grab my phone and he live. I'm like, let me go show support. And
Right.
he on some like I ain't effing with dude. This nigga's a whoop de whoop. I'm like,
Every
oh my
time.
god. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, let me pull up on the panel because I see the link. I'm like, what's wrong? What happened? I want to, and before I could even say what's happening, he's like, he don't want to hear nothing nobody got to say. He got violated. He's seen some other messy stuff. And I'm like, I can't even have a like how we talking on the panel. I can't even have that where he can kind of explain to me what happened because I can't. I woke up late and I can't live in on the thing, so it's just
Uh,
like I can't even. see what happened or know what happened. So the only thing I'm like, okay, well, I keep hearing you say that this other person, he was on a panel with somebody else, like, he felt like he was taking the other side of the other person, but he was just trying to be a neutral party as an OG, a mature dude. And he didn't see it like that. So, young bees, you know how we all been young. We don't want to
Right.
hear you being fair. We want to hear whose
Right.
side you on.
Mhm. So are
We
you in a
ready to go.
situation? So are you in a situation where you have to now choose between the two, or what's going on with that?
I don't have to, but I did. I decided to go ahead and choose because I felt like that's what he needed from a woman when it's two men beefing and one man is feeling like he got violated. They tested his manhood. You feel me? And as a woman who been through what he went through, and I
Now
seeing.
hold on, baby, hold on. I hate to interrupt you. Let me ask you something. Now,
Mhm.
are you strictly choosing because of the reason you're explaining now, or is it something that you found out you don't like about the dude?
Oh no, I like both of them. I love both of them.
Okay, well, stop. Can I holler at you for a minute?
Mhm.
I don't know if you ever been to my show before. If you haven't, I appreciate you coming through. And I want to say to you, I've said this a lot of times on my channel. As a
Mhm.
viewer, you should never feel like you have to choose between nothing. And if you do decide, it should be for your own personal reason and not for nobody else. I want to say this. You just told me more than once that you like both of these people for whatever reason. That's
Yeah.
cool. Now, neither one should trip or make you or force you if they have. I'm not saying they have, but if they have, it's a making a decision. And I feel like you shouldn't stop supporting either one if you
Uh,
personally like both of those. You are a viewer. Unless you're dating one of these dudes or want to date one of these dudes, why not show support to both? Don't let a blogger make you feel like you have to pick a side because you are a viewer. That's just like if you was at home and we all had our own TV shows, we wouldn't see who channel you was flipping to. It wouldn't even matter. So I tell my viewers all the time, and I hope you take this in consideration.
yeah.
Don't get in the middle of nobody's shit that you ain't involved in. And if you like somebody, you rock with them. Even like me, I tell the people I talk about, the bloggers I talk about, a lot of my viewers still watch them. There's been times I've seen a few, very small amount though, not a lot, but I've seen a small amount of my viewers commenting and rocking with some of the bloggers that I talk about. I don't kick them out of here. I don't tell them don't come back because I am an entertainment. I'm a platform. I look at myself like a Netflix or whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying, you are the consumer. That's like saying, "Oh, I own a McDonald's. Don't go eat at Burger King." You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You may want my shit today. You may want Burger King tomorrow. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I said, unless you heard something that disturbed you or made you not like somebody, baby, show them both some love, man. Don't pick no side. But go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's just I just had to speak on that part real
I
fast.
needed no, I needed that clarity because that's when I had went up into it, that was my intent. Like I'm gonna show them both love, but then it was like I want to like what is it gonna take, you know,
That's
for
not your
me.
that's not your battle. You are a viewer. You are being entertained by the show. It's not I mean, I understand you're a good hearted person, but it's not your job to fix YouTube partner or YouTube channel business partners situation. Only thing you can do is sit back and pray on it and enjoy whatever the hell's going on. I mean, I'm sure you can comment, you can get up there and give your opinion on things, but it's not your job to fix their situation, baby.
Yeah, you're right.
I've had
I done
viewers of
got my
mine come
heart
to me.
involved.
Look. I've been at war. I ain't gonna say war, but I've had back and forth with bloggers, and I've had women viewers of mine come to me like, "Hey, Hood, can you?" And I'm like, "Don't even ask me," because even though I appreciate your support. This is my
Yeah,
channel, my business, and I'm gonna defend it at all costs. I don't care who you like. Now, if you got a problem with being neutral and you want to leave, then best luck to you. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, can nobody come over here and tell me what to say and what not to say? I'm open to opinions, some
yeah.
good advice, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna make that final decision. And then you don't know what else is going on. It could be some money thing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole lot of other shit that you don't even know about. So unless like I said, involved with these niggas or involved,
Mhm.
be a viewer. Just be a viewer. Sit back,
Yeah.
relax, enjoy the show.
I think I'm a take heed because I don't think like this a coincidence. I think this is what I needed to hear. I definitely
Appreciate
it
it.
was. I I appreciate you. Yeah, cause ah, man, I hate when that happens. I hate when they fight. Like the crazy thing, it's like
You've been watching these guys for a while, huh?
yes, they kind of grew on me, and I was just, and I'm just like, oh man, why y'all? The other day, the women was going into it with other
Okay,
channel
look,
holders.
look now since we talking about it now, you gotta inform me who you talking about because none of this stuff you talking about sounds familiar to me.
Oh,
So,
oh yeah,
who are we speaking on?
uh, King Roski and King Gotti.
I ain't never heard of
You
them. Where
never
they
heard?
from?
Oh, they New York. They the East
Uh,
Coast. I'm on the West, so I.
Hold on. Say those names again.
Gotti, and Roski. They were
Wait,
they were like,
Gotti. I know you ain't talking about bullets.
yeah, I'm talking about Poppy.
Oh my fucking god!
What happened? Adios míos.
What you mean? What happened? I'm sure if you rock with him, I'm sure you're aware of all the situations that happened with him, especially in these streets
Well,
as of
actually,
recently.
the thing is, like, I
Uh
don't
huh.
know. I don't okay, like with Bullets Gotti, I don't know him like everybody else knows him. All I know
I
is
don't know. I don't know him either, but I saw the YouTube videos of and it was the YouTube video of him getting punked, what made me go back and find out the whole story. You
yeah,
know,
I
it's
did.
like a lot of these niggas that I talk about, niggas running their mouth on the internet to some
Yeah.
real niggas. They catch a nigga in the streets, make a nigga get on camera, apologize. You could see me spooked in the face, scared, some more shit. He apologized to the nigga he was talking shit to. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know how the street shit go. And my thing is this though, my nigga, if you got a certain energy on YouTube, and then you
Yeah.
finally get caught in these streets and I see you ain't got that same energy, you fraud to me.
Oh yeah.
You fraud.
It's
And regardless of where I'm from and how I move, I'm the type of nigga I like everybody. At first,
yeah.
I give everybody a chance. I tell everybody, you ain't gotta be a straight nigga or a thug to fuck with me. I said, just be yourself. If you a
Yeah.
weirdo, be a cool weirdo. If you a fucking bookworm, or a genius, be a fucking genius. If you're a fucking square or citizen, be a citizen. You ain't gotta pretend to be something to rock with me, cause everybody ain't the same. I like everybody, my nigga, except for snitches, rats, and bitch ass niggas. So,
Right.
be yourself. And the thing is, that's clearly not who you are. And I even after these events, I still hear him talking shit. I mean, it has died down a little bit because niggas know what happened, but at the same time, he still will bump his gun, and I don't like that, my nigga, because you ain't got that energy in real life, dude. I
I didn't
personally
know.
don't have a, I personally don't have a beef with him. This is just what I've seen, and so because I see it, I'm a type of blogger, if you want to call me that, and I'm the type of person in real life I'm not going to ignore if it's video proof of you. Like he actually was scared, apologized, like he got
Mhm.
slapped in some mo shit. Nigga didn't
What?
swing back. Yeah, the nigga didn't swing. You gotta get, baby, you on YouTube. How you ain't
I,
seen that video?
I didn't. I don't know how I didn't see it, but because I'm a content creator too. So but why ain't
Oh,
nobody?
okay. I
I'm gonna
mean,
have to
yeah,
look. I gotta
they was
see.
talking about it was a clubhouse special, nigga. Baby, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm so used to talking to men up here. I'm sorry about that. I
Oh,
didn't mean to
I'm
call you
not
nigga.
even. I'm a nigga, but I'm a female nigga.
No,
Nigga.
but
So
still, but still, I didn't mean to call you that though. That's how I talk to men. I'm sorry, but anyway, like I was saying, he had an issue with Corey King. You can look it up on YouTube, and I ain't saying Corey sent nothing or did nothing, but it resulted in him apologizing to Corey through the nigga that was punking him. He didn't. It wasn't Corey that made him. The nigga that was punking him made him apologize for Corey. Then he got on Clubhouse and started dry snitching, talking about the nigga had to basically insinuating the nigga had the thing on him That's why he apologized. And what's funny was he was explaining and telling on Clubhouse before the
Hmm.
video came out. He knew it was gonna come out because they made him actually hold the camera phone and apologize.
Okay. I'm glad you told me this because that's a pattern. That's what I just seen with this
Right.
roster. So,
Oh shit.
for
And
me,
and and, and they say he done got robbed 3 times since he's been a a, a
what?
YouTuber or a clubhouse or whatever you call him. They said this was the third time.
How come he don't be telling us this? Like,
Man, what nigga gonna tell that? Be talking about that? See, the thing is, if you rock with him, you probably not listening to the people he don't rock with. So you're not
yeah,
gonna hear that shit. You're not
I
listening
don't.
to what the other people are saying. See, when two people are beefing, that don't
Mhm.
always mean the person that you like is always telling the truth.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people don't ignore what the other side is saying. You rock with a person, cool, but that don't mean the other side is lying or what they saying ain't valid. You know what I'm saying? Again, you're a viewer. We got to
Yeah.
keep ourselves out of the situation and just enjoy the show.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, I want the okay, okay. What do you can you give me some insights on this because something recently happened with I
Thank you,
followed
Andrew. Go ahead. I hear you.
Angel. I followed China Mac and
Oh,
he had went live. I've been following him for some time because I think I seen him on Vlad TV how I found out about him and I seen
mm,
an interview he had. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know what he do. I didn't know he had a channel and he was just talking about his experiences. It was just kind of raw. I think it was like a jail or prison and I'm like, wow, like I didn't know like he went through that and it made me want to know who he was. So I looked him up and he had a YouTube channel and he was going live on it and I seen a lot of music and black people and I'm like, oh, he must be an artist. Oh, he sound kind of cool. He put and then he would start going live and then he had a food channel and I'm like, oh, he was selling shirts and I said, oh, he a hustler. So I didn't know about, I still don't know about people not liking him and stuff like that. But I follow him and I be in his lives because he the type of person he talk to people in the chat. And I like people who talk to me. So that's how I kind of was like, oh, I like him. He cool. He cool. But then recently it was my first time hitting his link and I got up on his panel and he had a topic about a situation that happened in the Asian community of men with a female. And he was just like telling them like, this ain't really manly. We need to do better. We shouldn't be going in on no women. We should let another woman handle that. Anybody in the comment want to hit the link and say what they, feel, go ahead. So I went ahead and hit the link and I was off cam, you know, and
mm-hmm.
Bullets, he saw that. I didn't know he had a problem with that until I went to his channel. Like how you said, as a viewer, you support, watch who you want. It's like Netflix, right? So I'm doing
Right.
my thing. And so I guess I'm in Bullet's chat and he like, Sexy Slim hit the link. And I'm thinking everything finna be straight. So I hit the link and he like, so what was you up there talking? I seen you over there on China Mac channel. And I'm like, why you coming at me like this? Why it ain't high beautiful and stuff? Like I'm like, am
Okay.
I in trouble? Like, what I do? Like, I ain't never heard of kind of like get firm with me like that. So I'm like, did I do something wrong? Like, I'm like, how he know I was up there? Why he ain't say hi if he knew I was up there? Like, I ain't see you in the chat, so you was in the bushes watching.
Yeah, you know where they be
Yes,
at the bushes watching. Yeah, he couldn't wait to see you to bring that shit up. That's that whole ass nigga shit.
why he ain't like? If why he ain't say nothing when I was on the panel with
First
China
of
Man?
all, why is he saying anything? Period. You up there enjoying the show. As long as you wasn't dissing him yourself, you
No,
got the
no.
right to be. You got the right to be where you want to be at. That's the only way I would say something to one of my viewers is if I hear you up there giggling and laughing with a nigga dissing me, or you up there saying some shit. Other than that, I don't give a fuck who you watch. Like I can't control you. Y'all are adults.
So that's why I didn't know what was going on because I promised to you all I did. And he was like, everybody started dissing China Mac on the panel, and I'm like,
The
what?
problem is you're rocking with weirdos. See, that's why you
Mm.
don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all are fooled by the persona that they present to y'all. So once they got you guys convinced that they are real people, you expect them to do real things, and then when they don't, y'all be like, "Damn, what the hell is going on? Why is it not the way it's supposed?" Because they're not who they supposed to be. That's why y'all not clicking. Like you see how I just met you, and I'm able to tell you this shit. Like it's basic common sense. Like it's real nigga shit. Like, and I just met you. If he was on some real nigga shit, he'd have just been like, "What's up with you?" and kept it however y'all had it before then.
Oh, this kind of seemed like karma. So for him, it's like he put that kind of energy out there, even with me, and I'm witnessing it happening coming back to him through one of his homeboys, Roski,
Look,
because that's how.
I'm gonna be
Mhm.
honest with you, baby. You are similar to a lot of people, viewers that I talk about. Look, when y'all like somebody, y'all tend to ignore even the shit that they do in front of you. It's something
Um,
about when you like somebody, you're willing to ignore shit. Like I sat back and watched viewers like a YouTuber, right? And
right,
this YouTuber is a snitch, right? He didn't call the police on people. He didn't make police reports. He didn't try to get people locked up in jail the whole nine, right? And
right,
these same people will be calling another YouTuber a snitch.
right, right.
You see what I'm saying? But because you like the one you watching, you ignore him being a snitch. You know what I'm saying? You ignore him being a snitch, but then you calling somebody else a snitch though. How does that work?
It don't. It don't
Right.
work.
Like
It's not gonna work.
you're supporting a snitch, but you hate a snitch at the same time.
No, it's fraudulent.
That's what I'm saying. So again, as viewers, I always say on my show, it's okay to like who you like, but you can't
Hmm.
ignore the facts about somebody. You can ignore rumors. You can
Hmm.
ignore, they're not obvious. But when a
Hmm.
motherfucker's doing it in your face or showing you who they are, or somebody presents some facts, video, whatever, or what's going on, how can you still ignore it because you've been watching this person for 3 or 4 months or even years? Oh, well, shit, that nigga's a pedophile, but shit, I've been watching him for 2 years, so fuck it, I'm just gonna keep watching. Nah, it don't work that way. I don't give a fuck
I
how long you been watching a nigga. If he got some shit like that, or he's something that you don't like, y'all gotta learn how to cut that emotional attachment off and say,
yeah.
fuck him.
Well,
Go ahead.
I just had that I unsubscribed, but it took me with the China Mac thing. I was like, okay, maybe let me, I don't know, like if that's a big problem. But then with the Roski thing, I said, okay, now I see like, nah, I'm unsubbing. But it wasn't because of the China Mac thing, but I have to take it into consideration that I might be showing blind love, ignoring the red flag. And I don't want to be an enabler of toxic content. I don't want to patronize something that's just like, because I just felt it was very inappropriate. And I just was like, nah. But I don't want it to be like, oh, because they were beefing, that's why I took this person's side. Because when I said it, he said, no, 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 like, no, you don't have to pick sides. I said, if that's what it's gonna take for, like, if you say you need, like, if you keep feeling like people is only taking one person's side. And if I had to choose, even though I don't have to, I'm taking your side because what happened to you happened to me, you know, and I'm taking your side, like right or wrong. Like if they talking crazy to you, then and I see it, then I'm gonna be wrong with you. Like
But
if
look,
that's what it takes.
but look again, baby. You are a viewer, right?
Right.
You don't know neither one of these dudes personally, right?
No, I don't.
Sit back and just watch the show. Now,
All
hold up.
right.
Before we continue, I got to give a shout out to, I believe Angel Limehouse is the one that sent me a donation. I didn't want to interrupt my guest speaking, but I want to definitely say thank you, Angel. I got that, and because it's the third highest I've ever received from a guest, I got to announce that she sent a donation of $50 through Cash App, which is the third highest I've ever received from anybody on the Hood Unlocked, and it's appreciative. I'm gonna always speak on the top three highest donations I ever get. I appreciate every donation, but that is a record to me, and I appreciate it. So, Angel, I believe that was you because it did say it, Angel. So, yeah, that got to be you. I appreciate the love and the support, and as always, welcome to the hood. Feel free to come up if you want to come up, so I can thank you verbally or directly to you if you want. If not, I hope my thank you on the screen is good enough for you, baby girl.
It's good.
Now, back to you. Back to you. Like I said, girl, pull back some, y'all. Pull back. Just be a viewer. Just enjoy the show. You can get your opinion and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you got an opinion about one of them and you want to speak on it, don't be afraid to speak on it. If you feel like one nigga's a hoe or one nigga did some dumb shit, or if you feel like the situation's stupid and it irks you that bad, get up there and speak on it. If not, then just sit back and watch the show.
I definitely it's confirmation because in my spirit was like fall back, fall back a little. But my thing is with the irk thing, it is starting to irk me now when and I'm like if when he go live, if I see him talk about the situation, I'm going to pull up, and see just I'm gonna be like, it has to be something to irk me. If I see it again, I'm gonna pull up. But I've
Like,
already
can I say something else?
right.
Let me say
Yeah.
something else. Let me say something else. No, for real,
Uh-oh.
I ain't gonna let nobody just go off in the woods blindfolded. You feel me? Hey,
Okay.
look, I also feel like call it sexist or whatever the case may be. Women
Yeah.
should stay out of men's situation because you know what's gonna happen. If the nigga is truly a fuck nigga, then he's gonna
Uh-oh.
start attacking you. He's gonna start making videos about you, whether it's lies or truth. If he knows anything, he's gonna try to expose it. Then you start getting the name calling, and you're not even well. You are a content creator, so now whatever you got going on your platform, it's gonna start looking messy. Why? Because now you gotta address this fuck shit. Whatever you got going on, man, just keep doing it, man. And just like I say, enjoy the show, man. Like unless somebody say something about you, man, just enjoy the show. You don't owe nobody nothing. You are a viewer, and don't make nobody else you feel like you owe them nothing, man. You chilling. My nigga Dress said, "Turn up, cuz." All right, feel free to hit the link, nigga. You know you welcome, nigga. I don't know why this nigga in the fucking bushes. He acting like Pookie and them, nigga. Get your ass out the bushes, nigga. All right, so you say you had your channel. I didn't know you was a content creator. So what you got popping over there at your channel?
Oh, it's a lot, but it's more so like an online support group for people with anger management, domestic violence, people that went to co-parenting, kind of just like went through the stuff that I went through. But I create so much different type of content, but that was pretty much
Well,
what it
look,
is.
I got
Network.
173. I got 173 people in this motherfucker. We lit right now. You want to tell your story or give us a detail? Because you said that your channel is based off some of the things you went through. Do you have a story you tell or you like to tell?
Yeah. So I was charged with 4 felonies. I had taught my first case. It was
Whoa, hold up, pause. We got a gangster in the building. Oh no, go ahead, baby. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead. Okay, so you got hit with the 4S though. Okay, let's go.
oh, oh my God, I
Hey,
cannot.
you know, this is the hood on lock. All right, like how this story starts off. She starts off good. I got hit with not no one, not no 4 months like Pookie Red. I got hit with 4 felonies on your ass. Now go ahead, baby. Talk your shit.
I promise it's not that bad, but they just made it worse. So I can laugh about it now, but I was really heated back then.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay, so
You got
they
the
had,
4 felonies. Hold on. You ain't gonna skip one 4 felony. You ain't gonna just tell us 4 felonies, nigga. I want to know what type of work you was out there putting in.
oh my goodness, you got me blushing right now. I'm not glorifying
Now
anything.
stop. Hold up, pause. Hate to interrupt you. Now it's not good to judge a book by its character, but I'm gonna look at you and see if I can try to figure out what you was involved in, and then you tell me if I'm yes or right, wrong or right, and then tell your story. So
Okay.
judging this off your profile picture, I'm looking at you. I ain't saying you ain't a gangster. I ain't saying you with no shit, but you about some money though. I think your 4 felonies got something to do with some money. Now, what type of money? Because there's a lot of ways you can get money. Now,
Mm.
unless you fooling me with the way you look in this photo, you be with some like some fraud bank type shit, checks or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and say you got something to do with some. I ain't gonna say checks because I don't know how big or small you. I'm gonna say some kind of money laundering or fraud type shit. All right, go ahead. Am I right, wrong, and tell your story. Let's go.
All right. You psychic. That's what you is.
You for real? I hit it.
You
I
was
hit it.
close. You very close. Not it's not bank,
Okay.
but it did have something to do with checks and fraud. But
Okay. Okay.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Here we go. Here we go. You can't start off with four felonies, but I'm innocent. Now go ahead. I'm listening now.
I'll tease it. I'll tease it. No, but really, but what I got in trouble for wasn't that, but it was a factor.
What you took a deal or you told on niggas?
Neither one. Neither one. I
Okay.
just what I did was I was like, I ain't finna do this shit. Let somebody else have it. I walked away from it because I was like, this is wrong. I don't want to deal with it. You feel me? So I just walked away from it. I wanted to do things right.
How? How you just walk away from four felonies? You gotta
I
tell
mean,
me
well,
that.
not that part, not that we didn't get to that
Oh,
part.
okay.
But
Okay.
what,
Okay. Go
what
ahead.
you
I'm
picked
listening.
up,
My bad.
yeah, no, you good, you good. What you picked up on was a factor, but it wasn't what I got in trouble for. You feel me? You know how you do a lot of shit, you get away with it.
Right.
I had when I finally got in trouble, it had nothing to do with all the stuff I did get away with. You feel me?
All right, well, let's go straight into these four felonies, man. Can you tell us what they about? I mean, you ain't got to, but give us an
No,
idea
I,
what they was
no,
about and what happened.
yeah. So basically, I got charged with child endangerment, vandalism,
Oh,
sexual assault, spousal abuse, and
damn.
and the girl lied on the police report and said that I had told her I had a gun, I was gonna come back and kill her, so I couldn't own a gun for
What?
7 years.
Hold on. Spousal abuse. You had a girlfriend or a dude?
A baby daddy, and he was gang affiliated, but I don't want to.
So how you get the abuse? How the fuck that happen? You that type of nigga?
I mean,
God
I'm
damn. Looks
no,
is deceiving in the motherfucker, ain't it?
I
Hey,
chase. I
you
chase
know what
police.
you remind me of old girl off that Martin movie, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You seen that movie? Yeah, like you remind me of Brandy crazy. Yeah, that's her name, Brandy. Boy,
Oh my god.
ooh,
I love
you
that
got
movie.
on here, man. You got on here so innocent, boy. You done turned the tables like a motherfucker, man. You so you ended up with all that's like more than four fucking felonies you just named. What the fuck? Okay, so anyway, you got hit with you were charged with all this shit. How you did you do all the time for this shit, or what was you hit with? What stuck to you, or what didn't stick?
Okay, so what ended up happening was I wanted to fight the case, and my attorney said I ain't finna win, so I should just plead no low contender, and I agreed to have all my charges dropped to do some like court order, classes, and not own a gun for 7 years. But what happened was they lied. They dropped all charges, felonies to misdemeanors, and then they convicted me of one misdemeanor, which was the spousal abuse, or was it the battery assault? It was one, and I think it was the spousal abuse.
Okay, pause, pause.
I
How bad did you fuck this nigga up, man?
didn't
Nah, I want to hear I didn't do nothing. He ain't hit himself. He ain't ran into no walls. He didn't have his girlfriend hit him with a pole. Keep it 100. We on a hood on lock. What did you do to this man?
Oh my God. Okay,
What you
so
do? You already been charged with it, so you can't get in trouble. What the fuck? How badly did you whoop this nigga ass, and how did you whoop that ass?
I mean, he was just being extra. Like he kind of like put dubs on his police report.
Nah. When they got there, they had to see some kind of damage on that nigga. You got me fucked up, baby. They
All
saw
right.
some shit on that nigga that got you convicted. How bad did you whip this nigga ass? Stop trying to avoid this situation. How did you whip this man ass? You pistol
Okay.
whipped him?
No, I didn't.
I know you didn't shoot him. Tell me you didn't shoot
No,
the nigga.
I didn't. I didn't.
What, you hit him in the head with a baseball bat? What you hit him with? You did
I didn't,
something.
all I did, okay, look, okay, he the one, look, okay, so we
Nah,
the
we not gonna play victim over here, baby. You done told on yourself already. You ain't gonna talk that gangster shit and then run back and go to the victim mode. Hell nah. Nigga, what did you do to this nigga, man? Just tell us.
it was self-defense.
Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Typical woman. This is the shit we be talking about. Self-defense my ass. Okay, fuck it. That's the only way we're gonna get out of you than fuck it. Self-defense. How did you defend yourself? What did you do?
All right, okay, cool. So, what had happened was,
Niggas about to lie or thinking of a lie when they start off with what happened was. When they start off like that, it's either a lie or they trying to buy time to figure out the story they're gonna tell. Well, let's
right,
hear what she got to say.
I'm trying to make it not as bad as what it was.
Man, come on, see, there you go. You're telling on yourself again. I see why you went to jail. You're telling on yourself. I know the DA had fun with you. You in the courtroom.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to like make it not sound as bad as it is. The judge like, oh, okay.
Well, I did that to my attorney, and she was like, "What? You can't say that." She was like, "This is what we
Right.
gonna do."
And you still saying it even now. Wow. Hold up. I got it even one time with this.
Wow! I'm watching this live.
Oh, I
Man, we
love
turned up over here. We turned the fuck up over here today. She still ain't trying to tell us how bad she self-defense, aka whooped his ass. We still waiting to get that up out of her. God damn, y'all women is vicious. And y'all see how they play victim though? That's crazy.
that.
Come on.
I,
Come on. So
I,
how did you defend yourself? What did you do to defend yourself?
I hit him back.
With what?
My fist. I just used my
Nah,
fist.
nah, nah, nah. What you hit that nigga with? What you hit him with?
A
Unless you
knee.
over there, unless you shake like Baby D over there, you hit him with something. What did you hit that nigga with?
Uh-uh. I'm
What
petite.
did?
I'm 5'8". I'm 124 pounds. He's like
Oh yeah, so you
2.
hit him with something. No, you hit him with something. What you hit him with?
What happened was he didn't want to fight back no more, and I kept fighting. So he
What you
gave up.
wanted? Wait, he didn't want to fight back no more, so you kept going. See, fellas, this is what we gotta deal with. And I appreciate you saying this shit because they don't believe us when we say women are doing this type of shit. You heard her just say, and I appreciate her keeping it real. She said he did not want to keep fighting, so I kept on going. She ain't the only one like that, my nigga. So I hope y'all take heed of this shit. So anyway, he didn't want to fight you, kept whipping it, but you 120 pounds though. So how much damage can you cause?
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
So
that's what I was
what you
trying to
hit
tell the
him with?
cops.
So we gonna rewind. We back to what you hit him with.
From what I could remember, you know, yeah.
Oh, now you
I
got
might have need
amnesia.
him a couple
Now you got it.
of
Now you got amnesia now from what you can remember. Now y'all see y'all how we went from it was punching to from what I can remember I might have need him. You see how it's the story is changing, y'all. You see what I'm saying? This is what we have to go through
times.
as men, and she's enjoying this shit, y'all. Pay attention.
I'm not glorifying it. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
But what happened?
you're not gonna tell us what you did to the man. So go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So he didn't get no bruise. What happened? You know what got me? Cause he said I pulled one of his dreadlocks out, and
Oh shit! So what was he trying to run from you and you grabbed this shit, or did you just grab his shit and pull it? How did that happen?
um,
Or was he had
that's what
extensions in his head?
I swear, I don't. I'm trying. I think he lying on me.
You think he
'Cause
lying?
I don't remember pulling his hair out. I don't know
Oh
when this happened.
wow! Do you drink or
When I
do you drink or do anything?
I mean, I might have had a wine cooler that day, and I hit his weed. I
Nah,
don't know what he put in there.
nah. You know you feel nigga smoking that hard shit.
I
You was
don't
off
know
that
what.
you was off that ooh wee.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, okay. You knew what it was. It ain't the first time you didn't smoke with your nigga. You knew what he had up in that motherfucking blunt. This ain't the come on, man. You be capping, man. This is what I be talking about. See, I don't know if you ever been over here, but the hunt on lock, I don't be letting that capping shit over here, right? Nah. This is your nigga. You care that much to fuck him up. Obviously, you done smoked with this nigga before. You know what y'all be smoking in them blunts. Let's go.
I, but look, usually I
I,
didn't like.
now go ahead. Usually what?
I didn't. I don't really be like smoking like that. But what happened was he cooked for me and he was trying to make up with me because we was in the middle of a case. I had a case against him, and so what happened
Okay,
was
hold on. Now, what kind of case you had against him?
it was domestic violence.
So
I used to.
y'all over there whooping on each other asses and
No,
calling
wait.
the police on each other.
Let me clear it
That,
up.
that's scary
What
as fuck.
happened was I never put my hands back on him until this one particular time.
So all the other times it was you get. So you like Tina in the Ike and Tina Turner movie. You took a whole bunch
Right.
of ass whoopings, and then that last one you decided to fight back.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I wish I never did. I wish I just would have left it alone. Um, yeah, that's what happened. That's what I get. What happened was I had got set up, but I wanted to explain the charges first. You
Go
know.
ahead, go ahead, do your thing. Well, I'm listening. I'm chilling.
Oh, you about to have me grab my vape pen? Hold up, I have to be. But so I got the charges. Um, he said, "Smoke it up. I'm gonna get him." It could have been. I don't know who was in there.
Man, I
And
got you, man. Stop capping. How long?
I
Hey,
said,
how long was y'all together?
not that long. Like
Are we
shit,
talking
probably
months? Are we talking years? Talking days?
like a
What we talking?
like, like close to like a year almost two.
And you tell me you
Like,
don't know what your nigga putting in them blunts, you lying like a motherfucker.
'cause I didn't smoke weed with him. You got to realize, like,
No,
I was
no, no. No, you didn't say that was your first time. You said you don't smoke often.
right, right. Yeah, but like that with him, that was like the first time I kind of just, he had me open. So I was
Man,
like, I
you
wasn't
all
gonna.
you know you all over the place, right?
I mean, yeah.
Come on, man. Let's get to these crazy ass charges, man. Break these bitches down. You said you wanted to explain them. Let's go.
Right. So the spousal abuse that I got charged because he pressed charges with that. He said I pulled his dreadlock out, and then a cop said they saw like a cut, like an inch or something in his scalp, and it was bleeding, and he gonna take a picture like he crying or something. And
Damn, your nigga
so
was that slow?
he an actor. He had to do the most.
Okay, so let
So
me ask you something. I don't understand how two people can be in a relationship and y'all both are DVing each other, my nigga. Calling the police. Police are involved. You got a case on him. He now has a case on you. What
right.
the fuck is y'all doing?
Right. That's why I'm still trying to figure out why he pressed charges against me. Because all them times that I let him get away with stuff, I didn't. The first time he hit me, I didn't be like, "Oh, I'm finna go cop call." Like, no, I gave him chances. The first time I hit him back, I'm getting locked up. I'm like, wow, I didn't do you like that.
Was you cheating on him? Is that why he took off on you?
No, I did
So what
not
made it?
cheat on him.
So what was his reason? Not saying that it's justified because ain't nothing justified, but what was his reasons for putting his hands on you? Like what was happening right before he did it? Was you coming home late? Was he accusing you of cheating? Was you stealing money out of his pocket while he was sleeping? What was it? The cause or the reason he was claiming he was putting his hands on you? Was it him coming home drunk? What was it
So we got in an argument, and I
about?
went into bed.
Was it about another person? Was it about bills? What was it like? Give us an idea what the topic was about.
Well, it's pretty much everything, our whole relationship, and he kept bringing that shit up in my face, and so phones, of course, my
He kept, oh,
suspicions.
stop. He kept bringing up stuff in your face. What stuff, baby? Ah, cheating? Is it cheating?
No, it wasn't cheating. I swear, it wasn't cheating.
Okay, so you said phones. What happened with the phones?
I suspected that he was cheating on me,
Here we
and
go. Here we go. One
so
side, one sided.
you know,
Let's go.
like I mean, so that's how I feel,
So you
and
went, did you go through his phone?
yeah,
I thought that's what you lead to. You're trying to bounce around now. Okay, so you went through his phone and you saw
yeah.
something you didn't want to see, right?
No, I called a female up and she cussed me out like it was her nigga, and I was like, what the
Ooh,
fuck up?
broke
So
your
he got
heart. Broke your heart.
hell yeah, and I don't even got a heart no more.
So what all did she tell you? Did she go into detail? Was it a quick conversation? Did y'all chop it up for a minute?
Yeah, she talking
Or
about he always be lying about his age. He always been a bitch. She known him for 15 years longer than me, and she got a nigga. So, but like, but why is she talking to my nigga? Like, and all this kind of stuff. And she talking about if I ever need her, call her up. Or and she got to admit that at least I'm not no pussy.
what?
I call her because like they in their 40s and stuff. And at that time I was like 20 something.
All right, let me
So,
ask you
but
this: Is this a situation that led to you getting these charges and cases?
no, but it was like it's the reason for the argument that led to him pressing charges because it made me fight back. It made me have a backbone all of a sudden. I was just sick of it. Like, but I didn't think he was gonna like press charges with like no minor fight like that. What happened
Okay,
was,
well, hold on. You told me that this nigga took a picture that looked like he was crying to
yeah,
prosecute your ass. So how you
yes,
didn't know this nigga was a soft ass nigga?
because he was because of the people that he claimed he affiliated with. I mean, he do got connects in the streets like that. His family not pussy, so I ain't really.
Everybody's related to a few niggas that's some real ones. That
But
don't
I
mean
thought he,
you a real one.
but I, I didn't. I was young. I couldn't discern back then.
Okay, so look, when you went to bed at night and you used to have to hold him from the back, you didn't notice that was something odd.
I'm addicted. Let me see. Well, when I look back now, when I, I'm like, I gotta tickle you for that one. Look, when I think about it, I now I know the difference because men and like yourself, you have these channels, you're given the game, and it's like, oh, okay,
Well, where are you
now
from, first off? Where are you from?
I'm from the IE Inland Empire,
Oh shit,
but I was
local. Okay, a valley
yeah, but I
boy.
was yeah, but I was raised in like a lot of different counties and districts because I was in and out of, foster care, family, friends. My mom like kind of left me for the street. My dad was in jail.
She
They
belong
had
to
their
the
own.
streets.
Right. Yeah, my mom about that life. Like I didn't even know. Like I didn't know she was a Crip. I didn't know my daddy was a Crip. So if I would have known that, I don't think I would have got bullied in school. They sheltered me from it. I thought she was just on drugs or something, but I didn't find out till like in my 20s. My mom told me she was a Crip and all. I'm like, what? Where was it? Why
I'm a
y'all ain't tell me?
gang banger. She harder than some of these hoe ass
Right.
bloggers on
I still
YouTube.
don't
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms.
Oh, the crazy thing is my first cousins, they bloods. So I don't understand how that happened with my mom. So that must have had happened when she met my dad because when I met I know this is a side note, but when I had met my dad for the first time, I think I was 9 or something. And then my mom, she did come in and out of my life to like visit or take me shopping for a day and then she'd be missing for years again. Well, she had came and got me to chill with her, or whatever, claim me for taxes. And then she was like, she said, call your grandma on my dad's side. So I called a nigga pick up the phone and I didn't know nothing about niggas, right? I'm real prissy at the time. And this nigga was like, who is this? I'm like, I just want to talk to my grandma Billy. And I was like, this is her granddaughter, Dashanae. That's my government. And he like,
What?
but he damn near cussed me out. Like, he was on some gangster shit. I didn't know who this nigga was. And he was like, Dashanae. He was like, oh, this my daughter. This your dad. I was like, my daddy in jail. Like, I was like, I had an attitude. I cussed nigga out. Like, who the fuck is this nigga?
I don't know that
And
nigga.
he was like, no, this your daddy. I was like, nah, I didn't believe this nigga. I was like, no, my daddy been in jail since I was little, right? He's like, where your mom at? I'm like, she here. He's like, go give her the phone, put her on the phone. I'm like, mom, some dude on here talking about he my dad, but my
Hey,
dad in
that's playing
jail.
why you whooping. Hey, that's playing why you whooping niggas' asses. You birth for some gangsters. That's why you out here whooping niggas' asses, catching charges and shit. It's in you. What's good, Miss
I,
Lake? Appreciate you tapping in. The official Hood Unlocked membership. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
and so my mama, she get on the phone. She said, that's him. Do you want to meet him? I'm like, all right, cool. So he pulled up, and I was scared. My heart was beating. I met him, and he was straight up. He looked like a bad guy. He looked like a criminal. and then like he gonna tell my mom, can he go like drive me around or something? And my mom said, yeah. So this nigga drive me around to like some more people that look real like criminal activity. I was real squared up at that time. I'm not no more.
Man,
But
AKA, are they your family or they just some niggas he know?
this is my family. This is my real dad. My mom said that was
Oh,
really him.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about the people who took you around. The ones you said would look like criminals.
Yeah, one
In
of
your
them
what?
was one of them.
You
Yeah, my
calling
whole
your
family, they
family?
criminals. But
No, I'm saying,
yeah,
how
they
you
are.
referring to? So basically, say you saying they took me around my family, you gonna say they took me around some niggas that look like criminals. You a cold nigga. You a cold nigga, boy. I ain't never heard nobody refer to their family as some criminals. God
At
damn.
first, I did. Oh, okay, because I was a child. At first, I didn't know I was related. So this is in my mind where he took me to, and then he introduced like this your cousin. Then I'm like, then I started looking at him like family. You feel me? Like
Right.
I
Man, that shit
know.
is crazy.
So yeah, they was sagging their pants. They had that whole like 90s ghetto look, and they was all out in the front of the lawn like in a circle. I didn't know what was they was all in black, and they had the
Oh,
white
yeah.
shirt,
They was
the
about to
hoodie.
put you on. They was about to put you on set. Yeah, they was ready for your ass. You was about to get put on that day. Daddy took you to get put on.
And what had happened was, and I think you're right, but I didn't understand what was going on, and uh I'm gonna get him something to run with. I'm gonna make this channel really interesting.
Well, let's
I've
go.
never told nobody this in my life.
All right.
Okay. And I haven't even told my psychiatrist. This is why I'm fucked up now.
I
I'm
appreciate you
telling you,
keeping it real though, for sure.
because like I said, I was a virgin. I was pure. I was church girl.
Mm.
I did, do some things with girls or whatever as a young girl, but that was
Oh
it.
shit.
Um,
Right.
my cousin, he was like 16, and he got the
Oh
hoodie on. My
shit.
dad, he pulled up, but he had a two-seater. So he wanted to take my cousin, asked for a ride to go somewhere. He can't leave me there with those people.
Right. Right.
And so he like, oh, well, get in. I got my daughter with me. We'll do this your cousin. And I'm looking like scared. And he was like, no, this your cousin or whatever. So he introduced us like that. So I believe him that that's my cousin, right?
Uh
So
oh.
he was like, I could sit in his lap.
Uh oh.
So I'm sitting in his lap.
Now, how old are you?
And
How old are you at the time?
at that time, I was like 9. Yeah, like
Oh
9.
hell no.
Maybe
Go ahead.
9 or 10 or
Uh
something
huh.
like that. I think 9.
Damn. Go ahead. I don't like how this shit going.
And all of a sudden, I trying to, you know, sit on his lap, but I'm not sitting on his lap.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm like moving side to side, like what is that? You know,
Don't
it
tell
was
me your dad pimping you out.
I don't know what the hell
Uh,
was going on because my dad kept
nah.
looking to the right because he seen me moving, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I
Hold
don't
on. You
know
said,
nothing
hold on,
about.
stop. Did you say your dad kept looking away?
No, he kept looking like to the right because we in the passenger seat, so his right is looking at us, the passenger
Oh,
seat. So he kept looking to because I did kind of notice he kind of looked like, but he didn't say nothing,
okay.
because you feel me? So because I didn't understand what was going on because I didn't know the anatomy of a man.
Okay.
So I didn't know that that was his private part getting
How,
hard.
how
I
old
just
is
felt
this dude that
he,
you sitting
he
there
said
with?
my cousin was like 16 when he introduced it.
Oh,
That's the first he said, "This your cousin? He's 16." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So my cousin, like, so I'm not saying nothing, and I don't think he could help it because he kind of moved back, and I'm like, and because I didn't know what was going on, that's why I didn't tell my dad nothing because I didn't know that's what that was. I'm like, why does it feel like a rock underneath my,
right. Damn.
So I'm moving around, making it worse, not knowing I'm making it worse. But I can feel his energy kind of like he was scared. You feel me? And he didn't say nothing, so I didn't say nothing, and I didn't know what was going on. And
So
then,
it sound like it's some natural reaction, I guess.
no, I think something wrong with my cousin. And because this would trip me out. At first, I'm thinking, like you say, maybe, yeah, maybe, but no, this would make me question it because he said some shit like, "Yo, I'm about to go to this party. Can she come with me?"
What the fuck? And he's
And my dad
16 and
was
you 9 and he's 16?
right,
What
and my
kind
dad
of
was
party you
like,
taking a 9-year-old to? What the fuck?
probably one of them house parties or something. And my dad was like, "Nah, she too young for a party." You feel
Wow.
me? So he dropped him off at whoever house, and I sat in the passenger seat. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, my family's sick, and I ain't even know. But I don't even know if my mom knew. Like, she don't even know what I just told. Nobody knows this. I got a lot of stuff they don't know. There's certain things
But
they
but
did.
but but not saying that that was good, but that's it though, right? You just pretty much rode on his lap and felt him, and that was pretty much it though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, thank
yeah.
God, because I sure thought this shit was about to turn super worse. Ooh,
No,
shit.
no, he dropped him off, so I was relieved on that, and I just didn't speak about because I ain't even know what the hell that shit was. So, that's how I
Mm.
ended up meeting my dad or whatever. And then after that, like, I was just like with family, back and forth and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I didn't know the nigga was a Crip until like a couple of years after that experience or whatever. And he did the Crip walk, and he told me he was a Crip, and I'm I was like, I was like, you ain't no
Oh
crip. And then
shit.
I said, do the crip walk, and then he actually did it, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, my mama a blood, and he went off on me. Your mom ain't no blood, she a crip. I'm like, my mom ain't no crip, And at that time, I was probably like 11, 10, 11, because after that, I ended up going to like foster care, but
Hmm.
that was
You said after
my
all,
nana
after
sent us.
all that, you said after all. Hold on, you said
That's
after
where
that
I
you
met.
went to foster care.
Right, but it wasn't because of that. It was kind of like that year. Matter of fact, it was the year after because it was when I turned 10. I ended up going to
So
foster care, me and my brother.
how you end up in foster care at 10?
So basically, my mom ended up dropping me back off with my auntie, one of my aunties, the youngest one, and she just got out the Navy with her dude. She had twins, some newborns, whatever, and one of their legs was broke, and it opened up a case because they didn't know who broke the child leg because they ended up in a
Uh-huh.
hospital. So my uncle ended up going to jail and they told me to say it was him, but I didn't know because I was at school, but I didn't want her to go to jail because she my blood auntie. You feel me? I didn't want him to go to jail either. I love my uncle, more than my auntie. And so, but I was just doing what, the grown-ups told me to say. And I ended up having to, like, just recently I had told him what had happened with that. And he was like, just don't blame yourself on that. But I was like, still, I should have been strong enough to, stand up to my own family. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing. So, you know, we ended up going to foster care because she ended up moving in with my nana after he ended up getting locked up with her kids. And there was another situation where my nana husband put hands on me, my brother, and he was already beating on her. And we all ended up living in motels and stuff. And the social worker was like, well, I'm gonna help you get housing, but she never did. So my nana, just like my auntie went to work, she left her kids with my nana and me and my little brother. And then as soon as she walked out, social workers pulled up, put us in the car, took us to foster care. And I didn't know if my auntie knew, but I told her like recently, and she was like, "No, I never knew that's how y'all got put in foster care." And she said, "No, I wasn't with that. I did not know." So she did it behind my auntie back, but my nana died last year, so that's why I'm open about talking about a lot of stuff. So, but we ended up in foster care, and when we got back out, they had to find my mom. As soon as a child go in foster care, they got to notify the parents. So they had to look for my mom. I think she was in jail, so she couldn't do nothing. So she was aware I was in foster care, but they contacted my dad, which they shouldn't have did, and he got allowed visitation. So one of my older aunties ended up fighting to get me out of foster care, and I ended up going to live with her, and she just lost custody of her daughter, but she had her son, and then she had my older sister living with her or whatever, and my nana had her own apartment by this time when we were in foster care. We did like a year. So I was 10 going on 11 when my auntie fought to get me out of foster care. My dad is allowed visitation on the weekend. I only met him that one time that I told you at 9. So of course I was excited to, oh, my dad, I get to see my dad on a week. All right, cool. So we doing the visitation thing. Everything was fine. He was trying to get me smoke weed all the time, but everything was fine.
As long as you want to know creepy shit, you good.
Right. My cousin, the one I met, he would be there on those visits too, but then he would leave. He wouldn't stay a night. So I thought everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Everything was cool. We go to the park. They would be smoking weed. I go play on the playground or whatever, because I wasn't into smoking weed. And I, not with my dad, I thought that was kind of weird, right? I didn't want my first time smoke weed to be with him. So um, we hanging out, everything's fine. And then the last visit I did with him, I was about 11, just turned 11, and he his girlfriend, she had to go to work. She's a BBW. She's a sweetheart, not no hoe or nothing. She go to
Mm-hmm.
work, and so this time when she went to work, they had a 1 bedroom apartment. They always had like a 1 bedroom. I used to always sleep on the couch. He was like, "Well, since she going to work, do you want to sleep in the bed and I'll take the couch?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
Oh,
I'm
that's good.
thinking.
I swear to
Right.
God, when you be
So
telling your stories, the way you start them off be sounding real spooky. But go ahead.
yeah, yeah, so I'm like, cool, cool. I ain't thinking nothing of it. He was smoking hot box in the goddamn apartment and kept, you sure you don't want to smoke no weed? He always tried to get me to hit weed. And before she had went to work, let me backtrack. She kept telling him, if she not ready to smoke no weed, then she not stop to asking if she want to smoke weed. But when she left, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was nothing but weed smoke in the apartment, and then she had made us some big ass bomb ass burritos. Okay, this girl can cook. So, but he was eating like this like green pepper. you know, that's like with black people, we like spicy shit. You know, it's like, oh nigga, I eat that whole pepper. So I'm over here being competitive, like, yo, let me get that pepper. He's like, no, you don't want to eat this. This real spicy. I'm like, nigga, please. I always eat jalapeno poppers and stuff. And I was like, give me the pepper. So he gave me the pepper and I ate the whole thing like a dumbass. And I don't know where he got this pepper from.
uh,
It was set up. My freaking the under my tongue was burning. The top of my tongue was burning. My esophagus was burning, and it wouldn't stop burning. And I'm like, it's
what
hot.
the fuck? He slipped you a
I don't
Mickey?
know. I don't know what kind of
What
pepper this
the
was.
fuck?
So he like I said, I need something to drink. I need some water. I need some water. And so he go get the Kool-Aid, and we got the like when the big ass 7-Up cup. You know how black people be saving up the little gas station cup.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
he
yeah.
filled it all the way to the top. And I remember the color of that Kool-Aid, it was blue. And it was sweet as fuck. How you know how black people we put all that shit. He must have put all the sugar in that night. Okay. I done chugged this Kool-Aid and my shit's still hot. So I'm trying to eat the burrito to see if that's gonna calm it down. I don't really I remember feeling sleepy all of a sudden, and
Mhm.
somehow he got me to the bed. And next thing
Okay.
I know, I'm waking up in the middle of my sleep feeling really weird. And my dad
Oh
is in the bed
shit.
rubbing on me.
Oh my god.
And
I had a feeling that at some point that some shit like this
that's
was
how I
going.
got molested. That's how I got molested. And I
Your
woke
own,
up.
your hold on. Your own dad.
Yep. I forgave him, but I ain't the last time I seen him was this time.
What? Hold. I'm not the one to tell you not to forgive, but how the fuck was you able to do that?
It took it
How?
took it took a very long time. Um I guess because I had so much love for him before he did that to me. I
Uh-huh.
hated him for a very long time. But
Right.
just like going through just becoming an adult, becoming a parent, having a relationship, um, as much as it hurts when people do you wrong. Like there's some people I've done wrong. I mean, not to that level. It made me very violent. And as far as like sex, I kind of choose to be a victim, like a consenting victim to violence, because I don't want to be the violent perpetrator person. It's like when you see somebody is the batterer, or it's like you choose which one you want to be. And it's like, I don't want to be the rapist, but I'll let you rape me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it kind of gave me that type of sexual deviance.
Nah. I hear you, but nah, you can't let that take you under like that. You got to nigga over here relighting a blunt and everything. God damn, baby girl, what the fuck?
It's
Damn,
Friday. No. You ain't got no
I
time
went from
though.
I went from talking shit to feeling bad about some shit. God
Oh no,
damn.
you don't have to feel bad at me to do that.
God damn. Like, it's cool you tell your story, but man, that you damn. Oh fuck. Like
I
it's fucked up.
mean,
It's fucked up if anybody do it, but to have someone that close to you, like I mean, I'm being honest with you, that shit's sick as fuck. It is.
yeah, felt
But
um
yeah,
I
man.
felt very when it happened to me, I didn't understand what was going on, because like I'm in my sleep and I'm trying to
And
wake
what's the
you.
age? What's the age at this time? Not to cut you out.
That I had just turned 11. So my little bee stings was trying to come in. So, but other than that, I wasn't like curvy or nothing. Like I was very ladylike, a little girl.
Pops that
With
had no pops that had no woman, huh?
he did. He had a BBW. She's a sweetheart. She can cook. She went to work that night, but I don't know what
No,
kind of work.
but
Because
pops was just probably with her because he couldn't get nobody else. So he found you more attractive, and that's some fucked up shit.
if I'm not mistaken, I think they was calling. He was saying that was his wife. So I don't know if they was married at that time
Man,
or
look,
they ended up being married.
just because people are together don't mean they with who they want to be.
I feel you. You right. You right.
Because I
Yeah,
swear to God,
so
if he was into her that much, he wouldn't have been thinking about his damn daughter, man. That's some sick shit.
that's what I don't
Like,
understand. Cause
congratulations to you though, because even though I know you have probably have issues behind it, it doesn't appear to have, affected your overall life. So salute to you on that.
where I was able to, overcome, I guess it's just, like,
Damn.
I feel like I had a heavenly father, a relationship with him, and I just was, my heart was open to spirituality. And not all the time it was just some other hood people came around me and they took a liking to me. And when they kind of took me in, it was a woman and she was very spiritual, not necessarily religious. So she had that hood swag, but she wasn't judgmental. And then she kind of like opened me up and, came into my life. She had favor over me and people was like, why are you helping her out? Why are you helping her out? And they didn't know why, but that was why, and I ended up telling her and it, you know, yeah. So, but I ended up getting away from her because it was so many people that not understanding why she took me in as a daughter, and I just left. So definitely support the channel, y'all.
For sure,
Yeah,
man.
so
Damn.
you
Go ahead,
do.
do your thing. All right, I'm listening.
Um,
I'm smoking and listening.
so
Hmm.
appreciate it. So um, but before like it went bad, like we did have good visitations, but that was the last one. I couldn't do it no more. You know, that's when and I was like, nah, my mama crib. No, I was like, my mama blood. He's like, nah, she a crib or some shit. And I didn't know until like maybe a year ago. And I had brought up something and my mom was like, no, I'm a crip, but I don't really, I try not to act like that around y'all. Or, she don't want to bring because she got grandkids now. So, she's like, I try not to talk like that until she get mad, start talking to us like we from another gang or something. I'm like, damn, I'm not even nothing. Like, I'm just a child of God. I'm from Church of God in Christ, Lord. And I start banging on her back, and I'm not even no gang banger, but I be like, you ain't gonna be banging up on me like this. Like, I'm not no pussy. Like, shit,
Hey,
I am your
baby girl,
daughter.
they requesting the name of your channel. They want you to put the channel in the chat if you know how.
Uh,
If,
oh yeah,
if
yeah,
not,
I do
just
it for my
if
other.
or if you don't know how, just verbally tell them. It's up to you or both.
Oh, y'all can go to Sexy Slim the Goddess. So the is with a D-A. So SEXYSLIM Goddess GODDESS.
For sure. So you got them all interested now in your story over there. So now your channel is based off you helping people, discussing the topics, a little bit of both. What's your channel based about again?
Right. So it's like my online support, group for those with anger management, domestic violence, both batterers are and victims, you know, is welcome,
Okay,
but I'm
well,
more
well,
so taught to perpetrators.
look.
Huh?
I like to sponsor and recommend Pookie Red, aka Pookiana, aka the most
Uh,
hated blogger. He's been hurt extremely bad by black women till now he hates them. He doesn't ever want another woman again. I think it actually has led him to men. So we're trying to save him before he gets full fledged LGBT. He's
uh,
also we also believe he's a former drug user. Um, he's right now working for the police in YouTube. So I don't know how much time he has to attend some of your stuff, but I definitely want to sponsor him and get him some help. And I'm pretty sure there's a few other things that you mentioned that he falls under the category of. So we got to get Pookie over there to you so you can try to get him right.
yeah. 'Cause,
You do know who that
um,
is, right?
I don't know, but that sounds like probably 50% of YouTube.
Oh, all right. Well, look. Hey, look at the screen. I'm gonna show you.
All right.
All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, Do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good. Suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my.
Hey, boy. Wow! I'm watching this live.
Oh my! I know. I used to. I think I'm subscribed to him. I know that ain't right. Oh my God! Please, when did he? When he do that? Is that who I think it is? Please don't. Why you do that to me? I
Oh shit!
what happened?
Oh shit!
What are you doing all that? What? I know that. I gotta go unsubscribe. That's
He
much.
popping.
Is that MHB?
Yeah, he's over there popping for some real niggas.
Oh, now I gotta go.
uh,
These
nah, he
niggas.
hates he hates black women, man. He's been badly hurt and damaged.
So he
So
had. I always wonder what his story was, but because
yeah,
one time I went in
he did a whole
trolling.
live where he did a whole live where he basically said all black women need to be beaten, abused to act
Yeah,
right, and
yeah,
some more shit.
I was advocating with him that I was on the panel when that happened.
Oh wow! And you didn't
Yeah,
smash him?
everybody. I was, huh?
See, please don't tell me that because when I watched the video or when I saw it, I was upset that the women was being so polite to him. I know you wasn't one of those women.
Yeah, I was on the panel. I was like, yeah, they do need to get their ass beat. Like, if they ain't
Are
cleaning
you
the house,
serious?
I mean, like, I'm not saying like you should go beat your woman because she black, but like some of these,
You just said if she don't clean the house, you feel
I
she
mean,
should be
like, okay, look, this my
baby,
thing.
baby, baby. Coming from abuse, no, for real, coming from abuse and shit, you gonna sit up here and agree with that fuck nigga? Wow.
I'm
See,
not. Look, I'm saying when he went said that on the live on the panel, I understood where he was coming from, like because
you
some
can't,
dudes are
baby,
like
stop.
that.
No, you can't understand that. I'm sorry, baby. Come on. You cannot understand no shit like that. I don't give a fuck if the bitch ain't cleaning up, you get rid of the bitch. You don't beat her up. Like, come on, let's be real about it. Like, we are on a public platform where people watch. And the last message we should want to send, especially as black people who have been through what our ancestors have been through, is pass the message of anybody, let alone our beautiful black women, being beat, especially for reasons like dishes ain't clean, dinner ain't cooked, her hair ain't done, his clothes ain't washed. You got me fucked up. I'm gonna tell you something. A nigga put his
Mhm.
hands on one of my loved ones, I will not be no longer on YouTube. I'll be either on the run or I'll be in jail for that nigga's life. Everybody ain't a punk. Everybody don't play that. You gonna put your hands on our women, and it ain't gonna happen to you. And it's a lot of niggas in graves right now behind doing that punk shit. And it's a lot of real niggas in prison who ain't thought about who is happily in prison behind killing motherfuckers, behind putting their hands on our women. So come on, and you being a woman, baby, like come on, like don't let that nigga brainwash you, like for real, like that's fuck nigga shit. That's like saying you in a relationship with a man, you was just saying you was tired of your man putting his hands on you. Like
Mhm.
so what is it cool for your man to put hands on you because you didn't cook his dinner? Maybe you was tired that day, or fuck it, maybe you just a lazy ass bitch. At the end of the day, you want your man putting his hands on you because his meal ain't done. Like, come on, we can't advocate no fuck shit like that. And you too, I thought you appear to be too smart to truly believe some shit like that.
I definitely advocate for, violence ain't the way, I didn't really take it like he was telling because I kept hearing him say, like, I'm not telling y'all to go be on your women. Like so I don't know if
Look,
he was trolling or
his exact words was, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna take it for what how you say it. His
yes,
exact words is, black women were lazy. They need to get their ass whooped so they can act right. When you whoop their ass, they act better and they get in line. Of course, if you're a man and you're hitting on a weaker opponent like a kid or a woman, of course they're
right.
gonna act right. They can't defend themselves. They can't win the fight. So of course they're gonna fucking pretty much do whatever the fuck you say.
Well, I
That's
kind of
punk
took it
shit though. No, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about that fuck nigga over there where we getting this shit from. Like, you know
right.
what I'm saying? You gotta realize this nigga is a woman abuser, convicted. So you agreeing with a convicted
I
woman
didn't know.
abuser.
I ain't know he had a record of beating on women. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. He's supposed to been getting it's supposed to been a felony 4 years prison sentence, but you know, he quick to tell on niggas, so somehow it got dropped
Well,
to a misdemeanor. And it was a third degree too, it got dropped to a misdemeanor. He did 4 months and 2 years probation. But either
people don't be.
regardless,
That's
but look,
crazy.
but look, at the end of the day though, even if he wasn't convicted of it, right, he's still a male advocating abusing women for shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand what kind of man is okay with whooping on his woman for not having a cooked meal. That's a bitch ass nigga to me. That's a pussy. And I swear to God, if he was ever to date any of my relatives, even if I had family in St. Louis I didn't know about, and I got a call that Pookie was with him and put his hands on him, I'm gonna blow his shit back. I'm not playing that shit. And there's a lot of niggas in my family that's just like me. They might actually beat me to the punch. We don't play
Right.
that domestic shit. Like, nah, You don't like what's going on in the relationship? Bitch ass nigga, find you a new woman.
That's fact.
But
Or
you're
because
not gonna man, I'm telling you, they got graves for niggas like that. Real shit.
well,
They got
can
graves.
can
Go
I tell
ahead.
you something? I don't know what your insight. I'm glad that where this came up because it come back full circle, the bigger picture. I have a cousin right now. She a female. I think she like 4 or 5 years younger than me. And I done recently heard last year that she over here facing she about to be doing life because she done killed her baby daddy for putting hands on her. And I didn't even know she was had kids or it was in a relationship, but yeah, she blew his head off because she said it was self defense. Like he had been beating on her and stuff and she
Right.
fucking pulled the
But
trigger
see,
and
you
now
know
she's
what
like,
though? Everybody
mm-hmm,
see this is something I think men in general have forgot about. When they
mm-hmm.
beat on these women, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like they are worried about the police or the actual woman retaliating, right?
Right.
I'm old school with this shit. Ain't neither one of them gonna beat us to the punch unless we
No.
can't find a nigga. Or she don't call us or we don't know. If we don't know, then we don't know. There ain't nothing we can do about it. But if we get
That's
a
what
call,
yeah.
you better hope the police find your ass first.
That's fast.
Come on,
But
man. I
that's
don't
why
know where
I
y'all
didn't
people live at, but we don't play. And you on the West Coast. Are you from the West Coast?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you already know, man. Like
Yeah.
the only women that really deal with domestic violence are people who like yourself in foster care, don't really have family, don't really have nobody to call. Those are the ones that suffer from the major ass whoopings. But the ones that got loved ones behind them, man, they wish a
Mhm.
nigga would.
Yeah, I
We didn't have hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't
know.
have relatives call us, nigga, and beg us not to. No, you should never told us he did it. No, but he said he's sorry, and we talked it out. Now it's too late. The wolves is on him. You already done told us. Come outside.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not because it kind of froze on my end. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know. Like Should I drop and come back up? Hello? Yo, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can y'all put something in the chat? Am I clear? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Queen Laker, you can hear me. Okay. I'll just, should I wait? Um, I guess I'll wait. I'll wait. Um, uh, okay. Smiley say can hear me. Okay. All right. Basically, like, that was one of the reasons why when I was actually going through it in my 20s, I did try to tell he was my fiance at the time. I tried to call his mother and kind of tell her that he was kind of acting up with me, but she went and told him, and then he came to me and said, "Don't tell nobody because I'm gonna make it worse." Like me telling people about what was going on, him getting up in my face, putting hands on me, cussing me out, throwing stuff, like that was just gonna make it worse. So that's because he told me not to tell nobody, I stopped telling anybody. And I didn't want to tell my family. That's why I told his mother, you know. And then like about cheating too, I tried to call and tell her about that. And she was just like, well, as long as he coming back to you every night, then you really ain't gotta worry about nothing. So hey, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what happened on my internet, little technical difficulty, but it appears we're back, right? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened, man. You know how internet goes.
Yeah.
Amen, Miss Laker said. She said, Hood, just come bail me out after I body the nigga. I got you, Miss Laker. This one of those dope lives. Appreciate it first, man. Miss Laker said, we here for you. Smiley smile say, we hear you. Oh, she's talking to me. Okay. Oh, yeah, we hear you. All right, we good, y'all. Her froze. Keep talking to mom. All right, so
uh,
appreciate everybody that stayed and tapped in with us.
for real. Yeah, so like when I did try to tell, his mother, I was saying, I don't know if he missed it. I tried to tell his mom about what he was doing to me, and then what ended up happening was she told on me to him. Like I told her out of confidence. I didn't want to tell my mom for the very reason, but see, even at that time, I didn't know my mom was a crip. I was in a relationship with him, but I did know like you just don't tell her. Like for a long time, I didn't even tell her, about what my dad did to me because I was afraid she was gonna try to kill him. She found out through other family members, and she kind of was just waiting for me to tell her, but I didn't want to tell her because I thought he was gonna come up missing. So she kind of that's a whole nother side note too, but um so my yeah, he came back when I told his mother. He came back and cussed me out that night when he got back from work, and he was like, "Don't tell nobody else because it's gonna make things are gonna get worse than what it is." So that's why I didn't tell my family. That's why oftentimes when people hear my mom speak about it and her dude at that time, they was like, we didn't know that what was going on. But what we do know is we witnessed like verbal, emotional abuse, but they never witnessed him like physically abusing me. So they couldn't like, they couldn't say because I didn't tell them, so they were kind of confused as to, but that was one of the reasons like why I wouldn't tell them that I was being abused because my nana raised us to not call the cops in situations like that, even though she ended up having to. She was forced to. When her husband put hands on me, my sister made her do it. You know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't gonna let none of the
So
blood.
so 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 why would Nana preach against something that she was forced to do in her time of need?
Well, she didn't call the cops because she was getting abused. My when I got choked out by her husband, my sister made her call the cops because my sister was trying to fight the dude, and my sister was 16 at that time. She was trying to fight my nana's husband. They actually did get in a fight, but I had ran out the house, out the apartment to my auntie's apartment because she stayed in the same complex, and I was crying, telling her what happened. My sister was living with my auntie. She went over there on some bout it shit, trying to fight the husband, my nana husband, and my nana wasn't doing nothing in the fight. So she was like, "Well, you need to call the cops on him." So because of what like what he did to my little sister, that's kind of how she was like if you ain't gonna fight, if you ain't gonna do nothing, then if you ain't gonna help her fight and kick him out, then you need to call the cops. So my sister made her call the cops on him, and he tried to run, and they circled him in, had him at gunpoint, and then I was like, that kind of made me more forgiving, cause I was like, damn, I ain't know like they'll try to kill a nigga for putting hands on you. Like I wouldn't have said nothing, cause they did it in front of me. I don't want to see no nigga get shot in front of me, even if he put hands on me. And then that's why I understand why my nana didn't want to call the cops.
I understand that part. Don't get me wrong, but I have no sympathy for a bitch ass nigga that's putting their hands on women. I'm sorry. Like I said, I totally get what you're saying and all that, but if the police come and kill their ass, nigga, I don't feel no remorse. Nigga shouldn't be hitting on no women. Now, if a nigga on some street nigga shit or some criminal shit, that's different. But I don't look at abusing women that's no street nigga shit and no criminal shit. That's some bitch nigga shit. So for that nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Shit, they can all die, my nigga. Don't be putting your hand on these women. Like this shit is not. Fuck that. I don't care what the situation. Unless it's self defense. Unless she about to try to harm you or kill you or fucking you up, you ain't got no rights to be putting your hand on these women, man. Fuck that. Nah. So what? Police come to kill their ass. So what? That's not the same as if a nigga broke into a store, a nigga robbed somebody, or a nigga selling dope. That ain't the same. Nah, fuck that. I don't look at it as the same. That's some bitch nigga shit, not no real nigga shit, criminal shit. That's some hoe nigga shit. So in that case, police can kill them niggas like that. I don't care. Cause
I
honestly, these niggas, man. No, I'm seriously, like I'm tired of these niggas. Cause most of these niggas that put hands on women don't put hands on men. And so I'm sick of that shit, my nigga. Like that shit irritates the fuck out of me.
yeah.
Your nigga put hands on you, but then you be out somewhere and another nigga put hands on him. Now you at
Oh,
home, you at home
okay.
telling
I
that
gotta tell you.
nigga he okay and putting some peroxide shit on his wounds. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that, cause I gotta take you back to the fight of me catching my case. Um, Now let me tell you how I got battery assault. Um, okay. So the neighbors, he was fucking the neighbor's wife, right?
Here we
And
go. I knew it. I knew it.
they Mexican. And my thing was,
Oh, he get
when
some of that carne
somebody,
asada next door. Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
I love me, I love me some carne asada too, okay, with
Hell
some
yeah.
tequila.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, so basically he was banging her and she had a husband or whatever. And they the reason why he was able to get the apartment because her father was like the manager over that complex. So I wouldn't have really tripped if she wasn't really tripping with me. Like every time she see me, I was respectful. I said hi. I was grateful because I know like she the plug. So like I mean, you know, but I don't understand how you have a whole husband why you gotta be fucking on mines and being disrespectful to me. He was really banging all them bitches in that
Well, how
apartment
you how
complex.
you know your husband wasn't paying them though?
She was at the courthouse fixing his tie when I had a case against him.
That was his
She was,
new side bitch. Hey, hold on real quick.
no. Uh-huh.
Hold on real quick.
So okay.
Hold on. Oh, that's first round. First round, you come off the mic now, nigga. What's good
Hello?
with you, nigga?
Can what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this little shit. I'm in traffic and shit. So if I click off and shit, I'll come back on in a little bit. But
I thought
yeah, man.
you got something you want to say about what she's speaking on or something topic.
Shit, man, and she got a whole lot. I mean, damn. One thing I can say is, cause I got daughters, man. I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? I blow a nigga head off, nigga. Blow his head back, nigga. I'm not
Right.
fucking around. And just violence towards women, dog. I ain't with all that, cause I had like my mom's went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, but
All right, first
when
fam,
I got
you sound
older,
like you in the
what I'm
Matrix,
saying,
nigga. First fam, you sound like you in the Matrix, my nigga.
in the Matrix.
All right, go ahead. You good now? So
Okay.
whatever you just
Can
said,
you hear
say
me?
it over again. You said, yeah, you
Okay.
said your mom's went through it, and then what?
Yeah, I said my mom's went through that shit. So I mean, at the time I was too young and little to even try to go at my pops. But when I got older and shit, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga wasn't with all that. So I mean, I can understand how women they can get abused and they can just keep on going back to the abuser. I think that's called Stocks syndrome or some shit like that. I'm not sure, but uh
Better
that
women.
shit need to be cut out, bro.
But look
Some
though,
I
look, fam. In baby case though, she was, she claimed she was abused, but then she also was just saying she's okay with women being abused. See that cycle,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
pattern?
that's the thing. It's just like that's just that thing. It's like, I love my mama to death, but I mean, she used to, she'll take that shit, and then she was a crip too. She was a crip, you know how it is back then. A lot of young men know how to be men. You
All
know
right,
what I'm saying? So
you back,
they see a nigga beating on their girlfriend.
fam,
You know,
fam, you back in the Matrix, my nigga.
yeah,
Nah, you Matrix,
you got me.
you Matrix.
Oh, shit. Matrix.
You good? You good? Go ahead.
Let me drop. I'm gonna drop down and come back.
No, you good. Go ahead. You good?
Yeah. All right. Nah, like I was saying, dog. A lot of that, I don't know what it is with women like that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's a mental thing too.
Right.
It's a mental thing. You think a
Maybe, maybe,
motherfucker love you because he,
maybe after it happens so much, they feel like it's okay.
yeah, that too. But I mean, sometimes the woman ain't strong enough either. The woman not strong enough. You know what I'm saying?
She also,
Shit, now he sound like he in the Matrix. Yeah, this shit tripping. Yeah, let me drop. I'm gonna drop down and come back. Yeah, yeah, my shit fucking up, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna drop down and come back.
Should I drop down and come back too? Or am I breaking up? Because I don't even think y'all can hear me. I'll wait till you come back up and then I don't know if I should drop down and then come back up. I don't know. Is it clear or is it robotic key or I don't know. It froze. Can y'all hear us? Can you hear me? in the chat. Check the private chat. Can y'all hear me?
Man, look, I don't know what's going on with my internet today, but it's pissing me off, y'all. Plus, I gotta get my little nigga in 20 minutes, y'all. Unfortunately, unlike some of these deadbeat fathers on YouTube and these lonely ass niggas, I do have a little nigga to go pick up, y'all. And, daddy duty comes before anything. So I definitely appreciate my guest coming up. Y'all definitely go check out her damn channel again. It's Sexy Slim, the DA Goddess. Tap in with her, and if you've been through any of her situations, or if you want to hear more about her story, feel free to go over there and hit that subscribe button. Is there anything else you want to say, though? Unfortunately, I have to cut it short, Goddess. Is there anything else you want to say or points you want to make before we get up out of here?
All right, thank you. Drive safely and violence ain't the way. Fight back on paper.
Right. All right. Well, definitely appreciate you coming by. I hope to see you again. I appreciate everybody that tapped in with me today, y'all. And I do mean everybody. Smiley Smile. She been showing she really rocking with me lately, and I appreciate her. First fam. Sorry, bro. We had to cut it short, man. But I got daddy duties and the internet is acting retarded right now. My nigga Dred was in the building. Miss Laker, official member in the building. Appreciate her. Y'all make sure y'all grab a membership, man. It's the beginning of the month. I know y'all all is not broke. Get green lit like Queen Laker is. You see Miss Laker? See that icon by her name, man? Y'all grab a membership and show me you really support me. You really rock with me, man. Get green lit, y'all. Show a nigga some love, man. I got about 10 more minutes before I can get off of here. That first now come back up. What's up, nigga?
Hello?
Yeah.
Alright, my bad, bro. I'm gonna definitely come to the other show. This night show and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. You already know we about to be lit, my nigga. But I appreciate you tapping in, man. Unfortunately, internet is tripping, and I gotta get my little nigga, so you know how that go.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, we're gonna have to tap in real time and shit, man. Pull up, man. Bring the gas through and smoke
Well,
it out.
we'll discuss that behind the scenes, my nigga. We'll set that up
For
behind the
sure,
scenes. You
for
know how
sure,
them
for
jobs do
sure.
me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I move swiftly in these streets because unlike these YouTube niggas, I'm really out here. You feel me? So we'll discuss that, my nigga. Don't even trip, my nigga.
Yeah. Hey, be safe, man. It's Friday, man. Y'all motherfuckers go out there, drive safe, live dangerous, get your drinks and your smoky smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Tonight
because
is
it's
Friday.
on tonight. It's on. We're gonna talk about what the Brisbane bang really means in St. Louis. Now I ain't saying these niggas related because I'm only 80% sure that they are. But for y'all to still have that same last name and be some fuck niggas, that's a hell of a coincidence, ain't it? So we're gonna tap into Antoine Brisby, and y'all already know the famous Pookie Brisby, and I'll see y'all niggas later. All right, first fam, I'll let you, my nigga West.
West.
Like I was saying, though, appreciate everybody that's happening, y'all. I am Tennessee official, and once again, I'd like to welcome all you motherfuckers to what? The Hood Unlocked. Y'all get greenlit if you fucking with me. Y'all donate through the various platforms, and I love each and every one of y'all. Peace.
What's up? You rockin' with King, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood